Hello, welcome back to Space Engineers. In today's video, we're looking at another small compact miner, where this one is called the HM3 Hydrominer, which is this lovely thing over here. So this is an incredibly compact miner that puts the modular cargo containers to very good use, and it comes with a very minimalistic design, featuring very little on here, so it's going to be very easy to build this up in survival mode if you do need to have a very small miner to go out and about and collect up a few bits and pieces. So we've got all the basics we need to actually function as a miner, from an ore detector, a large hydrogen tank to make sure we can fly for a nice long time. We only have hydrogen thrusters, there's no ion here, so we don't have a large power footprint. And the overall size of the vehicle and the way the drills have been spaced out allow you to drive straight through an asteroid if that's what you want to do. So press the F10 to find the Synspore menu. The HM3 is 343 small blocks using the contacts, heavy industry and automatons DLC packs. We see up here that it says it's a small hydrogen thrust mining ship capable of operations in up to 1G. We can also see here they've clearly listed which DLC packs can be used for what, which is jolly good stuff. So simply give this a thumbs up, move around towards the very front, have a quick look round the outside, then go through all the controls, test out against this nearby asteroid, then I believe that'll be that. So for the very front of the HM3 Hydrominer, this is what we get, where as you can see, to drive this thing around we've got a flush cockpit that you can get hold of by subscribing to Keen's newsletter. Below that we've got some beam blocks and a spotlight to light up the darkness, then the start of many hydrogen thrusters go all the way around this. To our very left and right hand side is of course our large orange drills to collect everything up. Then we see once again some more grey beam blocks, they come from our drills and across to our modular cargo containers. Moving a bit closer over to here, here's your ore detector. On the opposite side we've got our antenna. Then around onto the side here we go, so we've got an interior light, an angled floodlight, more hydrogen thrusters. Here's your modular cargo container with an access panel on top of the access point, so we can open that up to access it. We also have some layer blocks spelling the HM3. Then at the very back here, on the end of our hydrogen thruster, we've got a red blinking light, but on the opposite, we'll have a green blinking light. And towards the very back of this thing, there we go. So we've got some fantastic use of the armor panels, and a corrugated skin just coming across from an orange to a slight grey tip. And of course, we've got two large hydrogen thrusters to boost this thing around. We've got two gyroscopes to help maneuver this thing around. Then we see all the conveyors linking everything together. In the middle here, next to this connector, we've got ourselves a warning sign saying caution, stone injection port, not for docking use, and that's because the actual docking port is below the vehicle. So moving all the way down like so, go look at it as a whole like this. There we are. So we see our large hydrogen tank in the very middle of the ship, and then see the bottom of our modular cargo containers on both sides. Over on this part, we then see our connector to actually dock it up, with a camera right next to it, just hidden away over on this section. Even more hydrogen thrusters keep us off the ground. And moving all the way up and looking down. There we go. Some fantastic use of the armor panels is bridging everything together, which does look very nice. And of course, all the way over here in front of that hydrogen tank, we've got another floodlight to light up the darkness. And with that, that's a very brief look around the outside for the HM3 Hydrominer, and does look bloody fantastic for a very small and very compact mining ship that should do very well in survival mode if you do need to have, like I said, a very small mining ship on your adventure. So with that, grab behind my character, bring up the HUD, tab number 1, only one tab to go through, with no one's giving you controls for your parking, to toggle it on and off so you don't have to press P. Number 2 is then for your camera, which is going to be below the ship, so down here we now help dock this thing up. We have here press number 3, that's for your hydrogen tanks to stop power on and off. Number 4 is then for your hydrogen thrusters at the front to turn them off, so when we move forwards, we go into a little cruise. Number 5, number 6 is then for your drills to turn them on and off, and of course to take over them and start drilling things up. Number 7 is then for your O2HU generator, number 8 is for your ore detector, then finally number 9 is for your antenna to turn that on and off. Then for a very quick little thruster test before we actually go and mine this up to see how it handles. Moving forwards, as you expect, we are bloody fast, and we're also equally as fast coming to the stop. Left, right, a little bit slower than moving forwards and backwards, moving down, and moving up. Moving up feels about as fast as moving forwards, moving down feels about as fast as moving left and right. Then as for gyroscope controls, moving around, there we are, so we've got a tiny bit of weight on here so it's not too overly responsive. Moving around and letting go, we come to a stop very quickly. It does not follow through too much, which is jolly good stuff, but all that can change when we're all full up. And speaking of being full up, coming into here, actually looking at our storage, there we go, so we've got our cockpit, we then got our cargo containers and our ejectors. So out over to here, coming up to this asteroid, it's time to start mining up this lovely stone. So over to here, and it's probably all going to get ejected out the back. So you press number 6, taking over this, we're going to press number 5 to automatically do it, there we go, and then pushing it forwards. I might have to turn off the connector at the back there to stop it from getting pushed out. But no, there we go. We're now going to keep going forwards very carefully now. And we'll very slowly be able to push this thing all the way through an asteroid. It's going to take a little bit of time there. But as you can see from the actual gap is made, This is going to very easily go all the way through. So here we go forwards. Very carefully now. And there we are. The drills have now stopped, which means we're full up. So coming to here and actually finding the event controller, that's going to make it so when you're 100% full up, the drills will switch off. So then you have an actual visual cue, knowing when you need to pull out of this without needing to use a script. But no, into here before we continue drilling and actually go all the way through. Here we are. So we've got 2.7k in our cockpit. In each of the module components, we've got 27k, which is jolly good stuff. And of course, in our connector, our docking connector, we've got an extra 3.1, so we can gather up a nice lot of resources. But no, we're going to keep moving forwards and go all the way until the vehicle is completely inside the asteroid. And there we go. As you can see, it's now completely inside the asteroid, moving the camera all the way down. And there we are. We're now completely inside, having a look on the inside here, which I do absolutely love doing. And there we are. We're almost out the other side, to the point that I could keep going and actually come out the other side before driving around. So here we go. We're going to go all the way through the side of the asteroid for no reason whatsoever. In fact, I'm going to use the right mouse button, make a big hole there. And there we go, we're now coming out the opposite side. Being a little bit careful, and yes, I can really feel the difference in weight now when turning this thing around. So here we go, moving forwards again. We are a lot slower compared to what we were, but it's not too bad at the end of the day. I've certainly flown more slower ships that are less full up than this, so this is jolly good stuff. Moving left and right, again, is very, very slow compared to what we have. Moving down and moving up. There we go. Then moving this around. And yes, this is a lot slower than what it was, but still perfectly fine to actually maneuver around, which is jolly good stuff. As for that, that's pretty much all there is to the HM3 Hydrominer. This is a lovely small compact miner to use in your world. There'll be a link to its description below, if you do want to download it out yourself, as well as a link to Skybox I'm currently using. But to finish off this video, what I'm going to do now is come all the way up to this, over here, if I can stop drifting, and slam straight into it to finish it off. Hopefully it'll be like the massive crash I did the other day. And now I'm just going to keep drifting around. So relining this, here we go. And then trying it one more time. If I can, this thing appears to drift quite a lot, so do be aware of that. So yes, going all the way forwards, will it blow up like that large ship I did last time that completely disintegrated from the crash? And there we go, we simply lost our drills. That was to be expected, because drills make a fantastic defense against crashing, so they seem to absorb a lot of the damage. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back with another video sometime soon. Bye bye.